Welcome to part 2 of A Brit in Germany in England. This is the second part of my German words in the English language video. In the last video we were doing a quiz based on this beer mat of Germany. We've got 4 questions left on the back, so let's just run through those. So get your pen and paper ready. Question number 5. In which year did Germany see the fall of the Berlin Wall? Was it 1991, 1989 or 1986? I'm gonna go for 1989. Yes. I wasn't looking at the answers, it seemed the answers are covered with my hand, so I'm not cheating. Question number 6. Who scored the golden goal to win Euro 96 for the Germans? Absolutely hardly any German football knowledge at all, so I really haven't got a clue. I'm going to have to pass that question. Question number 7. The famous German composer Ludwig van Beethoven, was born in which city? Was it Halle, Vienna or Bonn? Vienna is definitely in Austria, so it's not that. And I think I read somewhere that it was Bonn, so I'm gonna go Bonn. Question number 8. Where is the German F1 Grand Prix held? I remember that the old one was in Hockenheim. So let's go through the answers. Question number 5. The year which the Berlin Wall fell was 89. So I got that right. Who scored the golden goal to win Euro 96? Oliver Bierhoff. The famous German composer Ludwig van Beethoven was born in which city? Bonn. Well done, me. Where is the German F1 Grand Prix held? Hockenheim. If you got those right, you really are a German superstar fan, so well done. Let's continue with our German words in the English language. Kitsch. Kitsch means art or writing of a shallow kind. I used to think it meant cute, but I'm totally wrong. It's nothing to do with cuteness. A good example of a kitsch item is one of these pink plastic flamingos that you stick in the garden. Kitsch in German translates to gaudy trash. A bit harsh. I quite like pink flamingos. Okay, it's not trash. The next word is Zeitgeist, which means spirit of the times, and that comes from the German word Zeitgeist. What a surprise. Zeit means time and Geist means spirit. Literally, so it's just a literal translation. The next word that you definitely know is rucksack. In German, rucksack can be split into 2 words. First one is Rücken, which is the back, and Sack, which means a bag or sack. So it does translate to wearing a bag on your back. Kobold. Cobalt is a chemical element and also a type of blue color. In the olden days, miners discovered cobalt and they called it Kobold ore, and this translates to goblin ore. Why did they call it that? They called it that because they discovered that cobalt was quite toxic and poisonous. It wasn't as precious as silver or other precious metals. They regarded it as worthless. And over the years, kobold became cobalt. Nosh. Nosh means a snack or a light meal. So when we nosh on something, we're just, grabbing it, stuffing it in our faces, that sort of thing. The German origin of nosh comes from the verb naschen. And naschen means to nibble on something, Nibble. I'm getting hungry now. Chips, crisps. We all know this next word, a hamster. A little cute little furry rodent with, big cheeks, likes to put stuff in his cheeks. This is really interesting because there's a German verb, hamstern, and this means to forage and hoard and squirrel away something, which sums up a hamster perfectly. A lager is a beer stored at low temperature for aging after it's been brewed, and it comes from the German word Lagerbier. The German verb lagern means to store, and Bier is beer. A hamburger is a ground patty of beef put in a bun. I think everyone who's been to Mackie D's knows what a hamburger is. Hamburger literally means from the city of Hamburg. A hamburger first appeared on American menus in the late 1800s when a period of mass immigration was happening, so lots of German people were moving to America. It was first called the hamburger steak, then it was called the hamburger sandwich, and then finally it settled on hamburger. A pretzel is a glazed, salted, doughy bread biscuit that's formed into a knot shape. So is that right? That's a pretzel. pretzel shape. Well, well, as good as. I mean, it's not perfect, but that's kind of an idea of the shape. Pretzel comes from the German word Bretzel, with a B instead of a P. The overlapping strands of dough in the knot are meant to represent the folded arms of someone in prayer. Okay, and the last word I have is kindergarten. I've saved the most popular till last. It's very popular in America. In England we say nursery school. This word translates to children garden. So basically you're putting your children into a garden, and I think that's really sweet. And that's it for this video, part 2. I hope you learned a lot of things. You probably discovered that you know a lot more German than you thought you did. Tune in next time for more stuff about Germany, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!